Okay, good evening YouTube. Fat Cat Collections back at you with another fragrance review. And today I want to talk about one that came in the mail the other day. Like every other day I get something in the mail. But today I want to talk about one by the house of Lattafa. Now Lattafa is a Middle Eastern company. And I was really excited to check this juice out because the price point was right. Although it did come from Kuwait. It took a little time to get here. Some people said it was going to take over a month. I ended up getting it in about 2 weeks. So I was pretty impressed with the shipping time from Kuwait. What about Lattafa? I don't really have much to say about Lattafa. You can go ahead and check that out on the internet. Go to Fragrantica because as far as the places that I've looked for Lattafa, I haven't been able to find a website, although it did not look all that long. I just wanted to throw up a quick video, very, very basic, because you guys know sometimes I'll go a little more in depth with talking about the company. But Lattafa is one of those companies I don't think there's a lot of information on them. It's more of kind of like almost like a word of mouth kind of thing. Just, you know, you read about it on Fragrantica and then you blind buy it. You read what other people have to say about it. You know, do you think it's good or not? I don't know. So I went ahead and blind bought it, and I'm going to tell you what I think about it. First, I'm going to show you just a quick presentation. Here's the box it came in. It's kind of like this colorful Middle Eastern, I believe it's Arabic that we're looking at there, although I'm not a language major or anything like that, so correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that says Lattafa in Arabic. Of course, you have your name. This one is called Raghba, if I didn't mention that already. Raghba. Box is pretty basic, just a cardboard box. On the back here you have Lattafa Trading, and I guess they do have a website, lattafa.com, although when I Googled it, it didn't come up. So, you know, sometimes with Google or with any website, if you don't submit that into the search engine, I'd be shocked if it's not on there somewhere, but, you know, maybe they're I don't know, their keyword placement, I don't know. But anyway, first thing I got when I searched for Lattafa was Lattafa Parfums was not any Lattafa website. What else about it? It's got some ingredients on there, but not really much about what's in it. And then you kind of have a raised logo on here on all the sides here, where it says, I believe that's Lattafa in Arabic with the name Raghba, and this is an Eau de Parfum concentration. So what I'm going to do is just tell you what they say about it on Fragrantica as far as what the notes are. So Fragrantica says that this fragrance, oh, let me show you the bottle too. Kind of an interesting bottle, different than anything else I have. Very, very basic, nothing really to write home about. You have your cap, your sprayer. Sprayer is decent on it, although I kind of think they're decent on all of them. I don't not really ever too concerned with the sprayer. That's just me. And the juice is like this kind of like, I guess kind of almost whiskey color juice. So again, with anything that has a dark color like this, guys, don't spray on a white shirt. I've never done that, but just word of caution, okay? This fragrance, here's what Fragrantica says it has in it. You have oud, musk, vanilla, sugar, incense, and sandalwood. Now, what do I think about this fragrance, okay? Oh, and I picked this up for $27 shipped through eBay. Check the link in the description of my video. That'll take you right to the specific Lattafa Raghba listings, and you go ahead and pick that up from where I got it for the great price. I believe it's $26.99. You can't beat that for 100 mils of Eau de Parfum. Now, this stuff, as soon as I got it, I ripped it apart, popped the cap. As soon as I popped the cap, I could smell it. And a lot of people said this is a strong fragrance. And let me tell you, this, man, guys, this is one of my favorite fragrances now in my collection. You still know that Encre Noir is my all-time favorite. This, I have to say, and I'm looking at my fragrances behind you right now, I gotta say is like up there with Encre Noir. Nothing like Encre Noir. Don't take what I said out of context. But what I'm saying is this stuff, as soon as I popped that cap, I got this sweet vanilla goodness. Now, if you would have asked me 6 months ago, you know, do you like vanilla? Do you like fragrances like that? I would say I hate vanilla. Absolutely hate it. But now I find that a lot of the fragrances I have in my collection that have vanilla in it, I tend to be more drawn to. So my tastes have changed. And I kind of remember vanilla back in the day of like, you know, I dated girls who wore vanilla, and some, you know, wore vanilla that was like pleasant, and other ones, like, remember when, I don't know if you guys remember from, okay, I'm going to be kind of hinting to my age here, but Vanilla Fields when it first came out, right? Vanilla Fields, man, that was just overwhelming vanilla, nothing but vanilla, and I could not stand it when I smelled Vanilla Fields. And now it's weird, now I absolutely love vanilla fragrances. And again, there's combinations, or there's other notes in there. I probably wouldn't just like vanilla by itself, although I don't mind vanilla ice cream lately. I don't know. But anyway, this has just got that, vanilla has got that creaminess to it. And with the sugar, I would have said that I don't like sweet fragrances, which is true. However, again, you really just have to smell things to really know whether you're going to like them or not. And again, you can't really read the notes on Fragrantica or the notes on a website and know whether you're going to like it or not unless you have a really well-trained nose and you smelled a lot of fragrances and you can remember what's in them all because of the, I don't know how many I got now, like 90, 100 fragrances. I can't remember what's in anything. But that's just me. Some people have better memories, some people don't. But I just pick it up and spray it. I know if I like it or not. So Raghba by Lattafa. Sweet, creamy, you have your woods. And you definitely get that incense. This right here is just, in my opinion, just when you think of a Middle Eastern, like that part of the world, Cologne, this is what I think of. And, this is the first Middle Eastern fragrance that I have in my collection, and it's not going to be the last. Now, ouds is always kind of like associated with Middle Eastern fragrances, but I got to tell you, I have several ouds, and I definitely love the oud-based fragrances. You know what I mean? Anything with tobacco, oud, woods. I just got a new one with chocolate in it. This stuff is an absolute winner, and I think it's because you have that vanilla and you have the incense and that oud. And I'm telling you guys, this one here, I sprayed it on last night. Lasted about, I'd say, 10 hours on my skin. Fantastic longevity, fantastic projection. I could smell it all day today. When I wore it to work in the morning, I reapplied it. I put on a little bit on my arms, a little bit on the back of my neck, and one spray just on my, right around the collar here. And I could smell it strong for probably a good 5-6 hours. And then later in the day, it did change, and it lost that punch that it had in the morning and when you first spray it on. Because it does kind of change. It does not remain linear. It will lose a lot of its kick and you smell more vanilla. But that's pretty common with a lot of the fragrances. They tend to lose a lot of those other complex notes and turn to just kind of vanilla. Unless probably you go into something super high-end, which for $26, this is a winner. Also, I wanted to get 24 gold. Now, 24 gold's price, you used to be able to pick that up from what I read for like $25, $26. The price is skyrocketing. You're paying like $90 for that. Now, I've never smelled 24 gold, but on Fragrantica, 69 people have voted that this smells exactly like 24 gold. So, if you're interested in smelling 24 gold, I would definitely recommend you try this. It's a fraction of the cost. And I'm going to put up another video review next week to give you my 2 cents on it because Scent Store has actually sent me an email saying they're going to send me some samples for me to review for my channel. So stay tuned. Hopefully they send me some new ones. I'm sure they're going to send 24 gold. And it's going to be a really nice way to compare these side by side. Now, I've heard 24 gold's a lot more pungent and a lot more refined. And this one I've heard is a little more subtle and a little more creamy. We don't know yet, but if it smells anything like this, I'm sure I'm going to love it because I absolutely love this fragrance. This is my new favorite fragrance, guys. So if you have not tried Middle Eastern fragrances, this is now going to open up a whole new door for me, and I look forward to checking out a lot more Middle Eastern fragrances. The other one I'm going to buy is Amir Al Oud by Lattafa. That one will be coming in the mail probably next couple weeks. Stay tuned for that. Remember, subscribe to the channel if you like my videos. And guys, I can't stress enough, get this fragrance. Now if you're really snobby, and not to insult, that's great. We all like what we like. But if you're like really a high-end guy and you really like those really high-end like $200 fragrances, I'm never gonna be that guy. I have a limit to what I spend on watches. I don't mind $300, $400 on a watch. I don't mind $30 on a fragrance. That's kind of my cap there. I just, for what I get out of it, for the enjoyment I get out of it, that's the most I'll spend on a fragrance. I really like to keep it between $20 and $25. So this is a perfect answer if you were looking for a Middle Eastern fragrance and you want to experiment with a Middle Eastern fragrance. You can't go wrong for $26, okay? And you know what? If you get it and you hate it, give it to me. No problem. I'll take it off your hands. So anyway, guys, all joking aside, definitely check out the fragrance. I give it a thumbs up. Again, I can't say enough positive things about this fragrance. It's definitely in my top 5 right now. If not my top 2, as stated earlier. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I got to kind of wrap it up here. Remember, check out the link in description. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. A lot more video reviews coming up. And what else? Stay tuned for a dedicated Facebook page and a dedicated website where you can pick all this stuff up with dedicated links to getting you the best deals possible. All right, folks, thank you very much for watching. And as always, have a great night.